Hello, welcome to 4 Minutes Closer to God. This is part two of the imminent return of Christ. We have Jesus who has died, been resurrected, and won the victory at the cross that entails, all the glories that will come through that. He was then the firstborn from the dead, meaning he had this glorified body that we can look forward to. And then he has ascended into heaven. And so, was the ascension, what form did it take? He rose out of their sight into the clouds. Where did he go? Did he go up into the Alpha Centauri, off into the quasars beyond the universe, to where God is? I don't think so. I think he was entering the spiritual dimension, so that he just went into the clouds and stepped into a higher dimension where God is present ever. And so in his being lifted up, he brought the possibility of us being lifted up by way of his death, resurrection, and glorification. And so we look forward to the glorification, but we also look forward to Christ's return. And so here it's in the 21st century, and we're still looking forward to Christ returning at any moment, barring certain historical events that must take place first. And that really depends on how you read the scripture, because you'll get so many different ways to look at it. And I am not a dispensationalist. I am not a pre-trib rapturist, because I find those to be new inventions, and those are for the pre-trib rapture, it tends to be too escapist for me. Americans tend not to want to go through suffering, and so this would alleviate that problem, except for the just general suffering that we would go through with weather problems, floods, hurricanes, earthquakes, for example, and then sickness and ill health and accidents and all that would occur. That's the limit of what we would go through tribulation-wise, except for the concerted effort of the enemy against us. And so the brighter you shine for Jesus, the more you would draw the moths to you. And so that could bring its own sort of tribulation. But we're looking forward to Christ's return. And is that return, the harpazo, the rapture, a one-time event or a two-part event? And so in the one-time one, that post-trib rapture, we have Jesus coming down from the clouds, as he said he would return, and we go up to meet him and then come back with him to the earth, as emissaries from a town would go out and meet, say, the king coming in. They would go out to meet him and then bring him back in. And so that would be one way to look at the post-trib rapture setting. And so this harpazo, this rapture, has with it the idea of being caught away. And so we'll be standing here and in the Left Behind series, caught away, and then the earth goes through 7 years of trial and tribulation, and then we return with Christ, and those who are left behind have to face all the tribulation. That is something that we can expect Christ to help us through with his grace and mercy.